Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are still discussing the Egyptian-Kuwaiti relations. And to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Maged Abdul Azim, Professor of Economics. Good morning, sir. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Maged. Hello? Well, as we said that we are going to discuss the Egyptian-Kuwaiti relations, and actually it has witnessed a great leap since President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi came to office, and also since the late Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah came to office. Actually, half an hour ago, we saw the burial and the funeral procession of the late Emir of Kuwait, Emir or Prince Nawaf al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah. He was a man of peace, a man of moral, and a man of generosity. Well, to shed more light on the Egyptian and Kuwaiti relations, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Dr. Maged Abdul Azim, Professor of Economics. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Amal. Greetings to you and dear viewers.
Thank you so much. Well, Dr. Abdul Azim, we would like to focus on the economic relations between Egypt and Kuwait, and actually specifically the role that is played by the joint Egyptian-Kuwaiti Committee in boosting the cooperation in the field of investment.
At the beginning, and first of all, let me to my sincere condolences to the Kuwaiti people on the death of the Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Nawaf Ahmed al-Sabah. Yes. Second, Kuwait and Egypt have relations dating back to the middle of the 19th century, and they have become more established and strong in light of the program of Emir Kuwait and President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi. As Egyptian-Kuwaiti relations witnessed great momentum during the period of President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi rule, especially in light of the strong and historical relations between the Egyptian and Kuwaiti people. The Egyptian-Kuwaiti relations rooted through the history of the two brotherly countries are considered a model to be emulated in international relations, and their importance increases through the continuous coordination and cooperation in various issues and at all the levels, as the definition of relations between the two countries was not limited to specific fields, but in all the fields: political, economical, military, cultural, media, educational, and everything in the life. And also there is a mutual respect and mutual understanding, common history, a shared vision between the Kuwaitian people and the Egyptian people, and also shared the regional and international issues. Regarding the Kuwaiti investments in Egypt, which is very important, it ranks third in the Arab world and fourth internationally, with a value exceeding more than $19 billion. Egypt is a promising market for the Kuwaiti investors in light of the economic reforms that have been accomplished. And also Egypt enjoys professional advantage for the Kuwaitian people and the investors as well. I think Egypt has been supportive of Kuwait since its independence until now, and also Kuwait supports Egypt's political issues. The blood of Egyptians and Kuwaitis mixed. A third of the Kuwaiti army participated in the war of attrition and the October War of 1973, and 42 Kuwaiti officers and soldiers split their blood on the land of Egypt in defense of it. I think it's very, very good relationships between the Kuwaiti and Egyptian people, and at the level of the President and Amir as well.
Yes, Dr. Abdul Azim, the Joint Committee of Egypt and Kuwait in the field, in boosting cooperation in the field of investment and economy, and how does this benefit or is good for the Egyptian economy, or boosting the Egyptian economy?
Of course, it's the Kuwaiti investment is very important to Egypt, because after the economic reform and after all this mega projects that the Egyptian government did during the last years, I think it will encourage more investors to come to Egypt, to invest in Egypt. Especially we have the security, and we have also the infrastructure, and also all the laws and to facilitate the procedures for the investors to come. And also there is many kinds of investment in Egypt. Encourage the investors, especially the Kuwaitian investors, to come to Egypt. And now we have many huge companies and big companies from Kuwait. They invest in many and different fields, like the real estate, like the manufacturing, like the agriculture field. And I think during the next period, I think more investors will come to invest in Egypt.
Yes, concerning Dr. Abdul Azim, concerning the Kuwaiti public and the private sector's investments in Egypt, if you shed light on this, please.
I think, from my own opinion, the private sector role is very important to support the government. And I think the foreigner investment, especially from Kuwait, I think the next time will be more investors will come, because the private sector here in Egypt, sorry, the government encourage the private sector and also encourage the foreign investors to come to invest through the laws and through the facilities that the government give it to the Kuwaiti investors and the other investors really during this time, to encourage the foreign investment to come to invest in Egypt.
Yes, concerning Dr. Abdul Azim, the trade cooperation between Egypt and Kuwait.
As I said at the beginning, there is yearly increasing in the Kuwaiti investment in Egypt, and I have the last number that I have about the Kuwaiti investment in Egypt, ranked third in the Arab world and fourth internationally, which is very, very good, with a value exceeding $19 billion. And Egypt is a promising market. I think the investors in Kuwait will come and to the next time to invest in Egypt, especially during this period.
Yes, Dr. Abdul Azim, what do we expect in the near future concerning the cooperation and the trade exchange and investments between Egypt and Kuwait?
The trade exchange and the investment in the future between Kuwait and Egypt, I think it will increase at least by 20 to 25%, because there is many Kuwaiti investors. They are interested in to invest in Egypt, and I have seen the conference between businessmen from Egypt and on the other side from Kuwait, many cooperations and many contracts they signed to improve most of the investors, to improve the investment in Egypt through the supporting of the government to the Kuwaiti investors to come to Egypt.
Yes. My last question, Dr. Abdul Azim, the trade exchange between Egypt and Kuwait, what are the kind of exchange, the commodities, the exports and the imports between the two countries?
Many kinds of kinds. I think petrochemicals, medicine, vegetables. I think also oil and gas. I think during the next time will increase most of the commodities between Egypt and Kuwait, but there is many potential in the Egyptian market for the Kuwaiti investors during the next time, inshallah.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Maged Abdul Azim, the professor of economics, thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, The Breakfast Show. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.